Hi, Jon Wesick here to tell you about two of my poetry collections that Human Error Publishing published. The first is called A Foreigner Wherever I Go, and it is a collection of poems about place. And the second is called A Shaman in the Library. And I will read you two poems from each collection, starting with Foreigner. Seagulls in their sailors' jackets. Dress shirts unfolded, underwear and worn socks on the carpet by the suitcase. No enthusiasm for parking or tomorrow's flight. Crowded seats, lack of sleep, that dreary striptease at airport security. I leave it. Go to the old theater instead, where gold fixtures adorn the screen, earrings on a silent movie actress. And Oscar, the duck-billed terrier, loiters by the concession stands, bumming spare change and scratches behind the ear. Later, unable to face the tedium of toiletries, I choose winding stairs and concrete seawall. On the sand, gulls and gray peacoats huddle against the wind. Air bladders from shipwrecked kelp crunch underfoot. The surf plays tag with dry shoes. In the distance, the Encina power plant stands guard. The smokestack with flashing red light warns airplanes away for now. Union Station. I can no longer be angry when trains blast air horns and rattle along the tracks outside my window. Now they carry me north to LA, that sprawling whore of a city who love you for a few bucks and sometimes for free. My lover waits outside the station in her small white car with her sweet-natured dog. We drive past broken sidewalks and Korean signs. At home, she kisses me open-mouthed. I move closer, wanting her to swallow me so I can live warm and protected inside this woman's smooth, flat belly. Can't get close enough. I return to myself and wait in Union Station for the train back to my world and work. I choose a leather seat far from the stale piss smell of the bums with their stringy beards and long matted hair. A line of gray-suited businessmen files by. Somehow a pigeon has fallen in with them. He moseys along, bobbing his head in time with his steps, thinking, just act naturally and no one will notice. The announcer calls my train. I shoulder my backpack and head toward the platform, trying to act naturally, walking, not flying. And here are two from Shaman. The first is the title poem, The Shaman in the Library. Naked except for a loincloth, ritual scars, and streaks of red clay, he attends the staff meeting, bowl haircut, back straight, face impassive. Why is he here? No one knows. Since the library opened, he's pushed the loaded book cart and replaced Suzanne Summers and Gwyneth Paltrow in the diet and exercise section. Trembling patrons pay late fees promptly when he stands by the circulation desk. A few parents complain their teenagers shadow him, chasing rumors of hallucinogenic ayahuasca vines hidden in the botany section. And after the singed carpet incident, management forbade cooking fires. No more fresh rabbit meat, only packets of microwaved cassava. He pricks his fingertip at shift's end and fills out his timesheet with human blood. It's a good life. His employer provides health insurance and a retirement plan. But when the wild parrots come to strip fruit from nearby trees, he remembers the land of his birth, his vision quest, fasting to the point of death, and how his spirit animal came to him. He remembers inhabiting the jaguar's body, its savage strength, and the power he gained, power to take life and heal. Free from culture and convention, he hunted at night, the heart-pounding chase, the taste of wild boar's blood. And this one is called, Do I Have Time to Read One More? No! Mastodon still roamed the earth when tonight's poetry reading began, but you wouldn't know that, would you? You arrived 10 minutes ago and cut in front of the 15 readers who are still waiting. 2 passed into menopause and 1 developed an enlarged prostate during the feature. You told the MC you had to run off to your daughter's wedding, which will happen next to your grandfather's simultaneous funeral across from the baseball field hosting your son's Little League playoff. If you're in such a rush, how did you find time to read us 7 poems, your head down staring at your papers so you didn't see the next reader on the open mic list die from old age? Honestly, it feels more like you read 17 due to your long-winded introductions. No one cares about how the rhubarb marmalade you spread on your gluten-free toast inspired your poems. Each member has shown you more patience than that of a love child who would have resulted if Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and Mother Teresa had had a three-way. For God's sakes, have some consideration. Some of us would like to visit our grandchildren before they become parents, like to walk among the pines before the sun swells to a ball of radioactive flame that engulfs the earth. Thank you.